So, the final race of Motorsport Manager Season 4. We are already double champions. It's already established. The only thing really that remains is to make sure Renew stays third. Unfortunately, Costa's victories in earlier events and also his recent return to meteoric form as of the Brazilian Grand Prix has kind of meant that he's leapfrogged and is now secure there. So, Renew is going to have to settle for third place. Beyond that, we have 4.6 million in the bank. Probably another 2 million coming in at the end of this race, and we have an interview, so let's accept it. He has done brilliantly. Huzzah! Okay, race win in Phoenix for Dulatev, and let's just have a quick look at how everything else is going. So we have what is probably going to be about just under 12 million going on next year's car, which is good. We have 4 million currently in the bank, also good. We're not going to be developing any more car parts, but what we might consider doing is going for a new building at this stage. Possibly building that wind tunnel we're getting continually harassed about. Except that, honestly, I don't think we need the feedback rating. Well, brakes would be okay. We wouldn't mind brakes, I guess. The alternative is we could wait and possibly upgrade the design center, maybe. Give us a reduction to part speed. I mean, it's kind of insane, but I suppose it's not out of the realm of possibility that we upgrade the factory. Although we wouldn't receive the benefit of that until probably Season 6. That gives us 40 staff to go and upgrade things, so that's potentially a lot of development availability there. We could also upgrade the simulator or the handling development center. Consistency and adaptability are two good stats to have. It would only take 18 weeks. And would allow us to have genuinely good upgrades going on. So we're getting engine and gearbox, certainly. Slow speed and deceleration. That's what would be more useful, I guess. I think we'll leave it for the moment. If only because we don't actually have the money right this moment anyway. And just see how this goes. So car repair complete. So really the only thing that matters here is just getting the performance parts up to code, and we're kind of working on that anyway. Unfortunately, we finished 27 days after the race, but let's just cull anything that's really going to be negligible upgrades. Which kind of is everything left is more or less getting there. I suppose it's slightly more important to get the front wings done than these for the moment. Looking at what the big gaps are, really, I guess, here. I mean, it's a number 20, so it's not impossible. Alright, we'll do it like that. Because our best two parts, and also the parts that are furthest from optimal, let's skip us. God darn it! Alright, the engine definitely doesn't need it, though, so we'll leave it as that. One extra point on the engine is not going to make or break a season. I should also probably get some work done on that, because there's an outside chance we could actually use that in Munich. Though I think it's far better for us to just use the current parts, really. Especially as they're both actually better. Okay, we'll leave that as is. Leave that as is. Continue. So, on to the Munich Grand Prix. God, they continually complain about this wind tunnel. I'm just going to have to build it, aren't I? I'm just going to have to build it. I really don't want to, but, you know. 40% chance of rain. We're the best in that, so awesome. Okay, pretty excellent at that. Awesome. Wind tunnel, yada, yada, yada. It's like, our status as a racing team does not depend on us having a wind tunnel. Yet. Now, Munich D. Have we actually raced there before? I've got a couple of Munichs on the older thing here, but I don't think we've been at this configuration, so this might take a bit of learning. Again, given the bonuses involved, I think I'm going to gamble on getting the first places again. So, let's see what we can fit. Yeah, the front wing's only at 50%, and it's not that much better than what we're currently using, so we'll leave that for now. I think that's everything kind of optimized in the way we want it to be. Also, we want to take a gamble. I might have considered gambling there, but honestly, the reliability is so low, there's probably not much point. We also don't need it, which is, you know, kind of a significant thing here. So, let's continue on. So, Munich in Germany for the Asia Pacific Cup. And our final race in this season, unless we get demoted next year. Which is very much possible. So, welcome to Munich. Renew, Duletev, let's get going. So, we know tyre wear is going to be a thing on this track, so we're going to need to probably have medium running for the moment. And let's go set the car up. So, looking at Munich, it actually seems to be more or less the same on both the setups I've got for A and B. I know this is D, but let's just start on 1828, 19.2, minus 2.4, 44, and 63. There's a slight variation between the two, but I think that's a reasonable place to just start things off. $18.28, 19.2, minus 2.4, 44, and 63. And on mediums. Okay. Continue, we will take practice, and we will go straight out onto quali runs. And we're at the back of the pit lane, I've just noticed as well. Alright, speed this up, and let's go around Germany. So Duletev leads Renew in the red and black Haas livery, which will change for next year, of course, because next year is going to be our bad year, so we need more cursed livery, or at least cursed color schemes, anyway. So he's liking the aero setup, but that was probably the easiest bit. It was the same on both. Gear ratios are being liked. Okay, let's see how the timer goes. Duletev following Renew following Duletev round, and Renew's actually gone faster, which is odd. Duletev's normally on it on a one lap. Mori already ahead of us, but then he's on soft, so yeah, I'm surprised. Renew is actually giving us a bit of a run here. No, Duletev did, however, get the fastest thing there, though it's both a second down on Mori and Saar. Get out ahead of us as well. But obviously this is medium running on quali trim, so it's all about setup at this stage. It's quite a long lap as well. Oh, Duletev's nearly perfect. Alright, well that's already an encouraging start. So I guess the only thing really we need to do then is do an adjustment to speed balance. Let's try gearing that up one position. And I'm sending you straight back out. Okay, slightly more to work on Renew, so he wants a slightly different setup. So let's lower the gear ratios by a click because we raised it on Duletev. And then just okay. Actually, I don't know whether that's raised or not. Do I want to? Yeah, let's raise it let's go slightly higher on the downforce here. Let's put it a bit more towards acceleration and see what that does and whether that's an improvement or not. And then when we go into race trim, we'll have a good idea. We're not too far off, thankfully, with either of them, so. Bonuses, quite a lot of active bonuses. Okay, so Mori puts in yet more fastest sectors, so Mori is really liking this track. Quali Trim 2 has now been done, as both of them go on to their flying laps. Of course, they're not likely to improve these ones. I'd be very surprised if they did, actually, based on the fact that they're even more worn than the first time they went round. And in the pit they all go. Okay, so speed balance is wrong, but that's fine. We can just do a click back instead of click forward. And since we sent the other way with Renew, hopefully we'll have a good reference point. Just sneak across to there. As we begin race trim. Triple excellent. Oh. Okay, was it Renew who was complaining then? 99. Guess the only thing we can do there is a slight click up and see if that changes anything. So race trim on the soft tyres, out you go. Oh, I'm slightly annoyed at that. Okay. So that was definitely the wrong way around here. So we made that worse. Let's go extend the gearing up that way. Want to be careful, of course, but we only needed one click anyway. And then you want to move the downforce the other way, lowering it slightly. Actually, maybe we don't need that click after all. Okay, let's just reset that. So back to there. So we want to go the other way this time, lowering it slightly. Then bringing that back into line from there. Okay, we'll have a go with that. Quali trim, soft tyres, and literally you're going back out and back in again. So we want to just change that and then put you onto race trim. Which I've realised we were going to miss, I wouldn't have bothered with. There you go. So we can come straight back in and hopefully from there we'll grab our race trim knowledge. I mean, actually, in fairness, this is the wrong way around to be doing this. We also missed medium tyres slightly as well. So I should probably send him out on those as well. Well. If we got time at the last minute run, we'll change that, but I don't imagine we will. Okay, Renew, let's see what we got here. So that's 97, that's quite good. That was okay, that was good. Let's go and nudge it down by 0.2. Do I want to just do race trim mediums and make sure I got the medium stint here? I think I might as well, actually. Yeah, we're not going to burn for another set of mediums, so yeah. Race trim, new set of mediums. We'll just concede that and let Dulashev get his softs done. And then we'll try it. Actually, we'll bring Renew. Oh, yeah, okay. Once Renew's done this, we'll bring him in again. Put him onto soft tyres. And then he can run out the rest of it. It's probably going to ruin a bit of this, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So Renew back in the pits. Send out again. All we're going to do is just change a tyre. Nice quick pit stop. Out you go. Alright, now we just hope we can get to level 2. So we've at least though got one good one for the race and one good one for qualifying. We just prefer to have both of them. Or for us to have just made that level 3 in that first bit, which has kind of thrown me off doing that. I mean, in theory we still have tons of time, but I could even have just thrown Dulatov in at the end looking at this. It looks like he's going to get to the end of his stint and just be able to get out, so... maybe he won't. It's a fairly long lap, this one, 1 minute 40, so... maybe at least we'll cross the line. So we have got level 2. So at the very worst, we've got the 10% bonus for the race and 10% bonus on the best tyre. Oh, Dulatov did leap up to 4th as well. Well, practice ends, Renew completes his lap. And we stick with level 2. Okay. So here we are in qualifying then. All important really. Let's go with Quali Soft and Quali Soft. And hope that the percentages are in our favour this time. So looking at this, we've got a 99% configuration, so we will use it. And we've got a 98% configuration, which didn't really change too much. In fact, I didn't even change it when I sent him out. So we'll just use that. Okay. And again, we're going to simulate the session and see what happens. So Renew out first, as he traditionally is. Yeah, it'd be a shame if I should really give Renew an equal car, because the two drivers do not have equal cars right now. Oh, and that's kind of bad for us there. Dulatov down in 4th. Well, let's hope he can improve on his second run. He has improved in the past. But he's stuck behind a Garuda racing car looking at that. This is kind of to get out of the way. We dropped to 5th. Oh. Well, that was not good for us. Well, got a bit of a mountain to climb to get to the top one. But let's see if Dulatov can overtake. So, for race, we're going to go medium and race. Medium and race. So no change really there. The only thing we want to do is work out the lap times and how long these tyres will last. So the mediums will go 17 laps. So that's one-stop territory here. Yeah, Dulatov is going to make it an easy one-stop. I'm going to put him on the... Do I put him on the medium now, or do I put him on the soft and hope he can attack? I'm going to have to put him on the soft, I think. He doesn't have to go too deep into the race, because we know these will do 15 laps. So I'm thinking if we can do 13, that's perfect. Yeah, 13 pushing, and we'll see how things go. Renew is down the grid, so he's actually going to start on the medium tyres. And be set up for 16 laps. And after that, hopefully you'll be able to eke out 12. Okay, so driver strategy, attack the tyres initially. High fuel for Dulatov, high fuel for Gaston, and we'll see how this goes off the line. We've got a bit of ground to make up. So we have the Chariot and the Esprit's ahead of Dulatov, who is not a traditionally good starter. We could do with one... Ugh. Well, that's the thing. So Dulatov down to 7th. Hopefully we'll be able to climb back up on the hairpin or lose a position, maybe. Nope, nope. Just about gets around Floridi. And now, can he get past Saar? He needs to. Oh, wow, that's just squeezed between two cars there and up into 4th. That's not bad. Okay, so McLeod leads, Nightingale 2nd, Maury 3rd, but not for long at that pace. There goes Dulatov. He has the inside line. Who's got the inside for the next corner, though? It's still Dulatov. And Not able to make that move stick at the moment. Around the outside, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Up to third. Has the inside line for this hairpin. No, somebody's trying to cut the inside of him. Oh, this is tense, but he's got through. Okay. He has gotten through. We're going to speed up time now. And now we're going to see what we can do. So, let's go normal push for both drivers. Renew down in 10th place, actually. He just leapt a position or two. Now, Flores has crashed, that's why. Was Flores ahead of us? No. Okay, Renew trying to overtake then. And has overtaken the 10th. Okay, Duelishev then. Personal best in Sector 2. And 3.4 seconds off the lead. Renew drops down to 12th place, though. Starting to lose a bit of ground. Okay. Start fuel conserving. Can't afford to do that at the moment with Duelishev because we need to charge here. In fact, I'm going to put the hammer down a bit more. See if we can't lower this gap. Gaston Renew drops another position. Yeah, let's start putting the hammer down here. Both drivers, let's see if we can't get a little bit closer. Gap 2.7. Duelishev fastest lap. 2.5 is the gap now. And now he's just about clawing his way back in. So down to high. And I guess you might as well stay on medium and just try and go long. So tyre wear now. It looks like we're actually about even, maybe slightly worse off. But we are now in contention for these three. .8 to the leader. 1.8 to the leader is perfectly fine. It's if we can get about 90 element cloud though. Do I go attacking to do this? I think we do. We're running out of laps to try, so I don't think the tyre wear is going really badly for us at the moment. So let's start pushing. I think we'll try and push with the tyres as well for Duelishev. We want to make sure this works. You can push a little more here. Alright, what can Duelishev do here? Tries to look at the inside, doesn't get close enough at the moment. 1.4 to the leader. And there's no distance whatsoever here. 6 laps. We're not going to be able to do 6 laps, not on this fuel load. Oh, and he's... Alright, Renew's struggling now. We're going to have to conserve tyres. It's going to hurt, but it's anyway. 0.8 of a second now between the top 3. It's so close there. And unfortunately, Duelishev not able to make anything stick. Okay, 8 laps in. We know the mid tyres will do 17 laps here. But I'm not thinking about that right now. We need to get past these guys. How much slower is the medium tyre is the question, I guess. 0.3. Duelishev, we need you to get past these soon. I think we have to start conserving here. Because I think we cooked the tyres too much. We might have to pit at the end of this lap. Our tyres are destroyed in comparison, so... Yeah, I think we're going to have to try a free stop strategy here. Because we do not have what it takes to keep up with them right now. So, 9, we need a fast pit stop here. We need a blistering pit stop right now. So this is a gamble. It probably won't work. Let's have a go anyway. Mistake on the fuel as well. Okay. Oh, that pretty much sums up the race thus far. So we really need to start making some ground up here. We cannot afford to be stuck behind back markers, not with the situation as it is now. You get past these Duelishev early. And that means I push for tyres. I realise it's the same mistake made again, but Murray in the fastest sector. Okay, around him, that's okay. Now we can calm this down a little bit. So McLeod pitted. Where's McLeod? He's ahead of us. Nightingale is still out on the board though. So I think that wouldn't turn out too badly. We went one lap earlier. Lost a little bit of ground, but I think we're going to gain a position here because Nightingale is still out on the softs. And we are closing in, so only question mark really is Cruz, but but Cruz being there has just allowed us to catch up. Nightingale pits and he's behind us on mediums. So can Nightingale go to the end is the question now really, but we're not worrying about that. We are trying to get the softs to the end. So Nightingale, Dulatev, McLeod, and of course Cruz. And Cruz just ploughing the three of us into each other. Meanwhile, I think we're going to have to pit Renew as well here, who has gone 12 laps. Disappointingly. Do you think he can do 16 if we forced him to? I don't think 16 laps of fuel is the way to go with this. But I really do not want to do the 8 and 8 attack here, but... Alright, 8 laps of fuel. Fast pit stop, have a go. Meanwhile, back comes Dulatev, is under pressure. Still Cruz leads. Dulatev under pressure and just overtaken by Nightingale on the medium tyres. That really is a problem for us, and we've now finally got past Cruz. But we're back to where we were, only Nightingale is on the medium tyres. And if McLeod gets away here, I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. We gambled a little bit with this strategy, and I don't think it's going to pay off. Let's go pushing on our tyres then. Let's sacrifice some tyre wear for an attempt at position then. So we need to get past that medium runner while we've still got better tyre wear. Or at least better tyres. Okay, Dulatev around the outside. Can he make this stick? Can he make this stick? Not quite. Oh, there he goes. Okay, we needed to do that because otherwise our strategy was kind of ruined. Renew, let's go. Oh, I don't even know what I was doing with you. But yeah, push high. We're going to have to pit again with you in any case, so... Alright, gap is 4.7. McLeod just able to push away from us, really. Go normal on the tyre wear for a little bit, but 4.3 is the gap. Nightingale might not have to stop. And if he doesn't have to stop, that's a real problem for us. Okay, 2 laps, so let's go for a lap of pushing. Gap down to 3.4, 3.3, 3.2, 3.1. Now the good thing is we are still going faster than Nightingale, and as long as that remains the case, I think we'll be okay. 1 more lap to go then. Okay, this is our pit lap then. So, 10 laps to go. Fuel options, we want 10 laps of fuel. Fast pit stop because it has to be. Let's downgrade to high for a little bit. That was just to make sure we made it round. I think we should be okay. Attack, overtake. Let's take every bit of advantage we can out of him before we get this. Dulatev, personal best, sector 1, 0.9, 0.8. 11 seconds is the gap now. As Dulatev storms into the lead. Unfortunately, it's only temporary. But that should be good enough, I think, for what we're about to do. Let's have you attack as well. And straight into the pits where we go low and ready. We really did not need that. Okay. High. Push. We're going to have to gamble this now. So, we got purple. We're 25 seconds behind McLeod, and that is ultimately what we need to do. We need to get beyond him here, and then we need to get the fuel back under control. Meanwhile, Renew has just got about 2 laps of fuel in his car. Up to 10th. Yeah, 2 laps exactly, so that's what that's what we'll go for. Meanwhile, though, where is Dulatev, and is he closing that gap down? He needs to be. 25-1. 25-0. Okay, he is closing. Undercut's kind of working. Is he pitting now? No. Okay, good. That gives us some time. If we can make grounds on the undercut, that's going to help us. Now, Maury and Nightingale are going to probably try to make this work for them here. If they go long. I'm about to see whether that works. Here we go, then. So, Renew pits. Going for a set of softs. 8 laps. Fast pit stop. Go. Dulatev then. 22-7. Yeah, this is working massively into Dulatev's favour now because McLeod tyres are gone. He's gone too long. But are we going to get past him before he gets out of the pits? And then, more importantly perhaps, there we go. 3rd place. He's got slightly fresher tyres than us, but now we just have to worry about the 2 cars in front of us. Okay, let's go push and see how much fuel. But I think now Dulatev has to start worrying about his own fuel load. Possibly his own tyre wear as well, but we'll go medium, medium and see where he ends up. Okay, you have excess, so push, push. Gap 7.2 to the leader, and McLeod is closing on us as we would expect. Will they pit? Will they have to pit? Will McLeod overtake us anyway? Gap is staying steady at 1 per... Okay. So we're actually starting to lose ground here, but Maury going a little bit faster. Okay. Let's keep going for the moment. We're not too under pressure yet. McLeod goes fastest. That is worrying. How badly are you pushing? You are going like the clappers. I think I'm going to have to go double high here and hope that I can make up fuel later. As if I can't, we got problems. And those problems are McLeod, who thankfully is not Costa. Instead of defending 3rd. Gap 5-2. Okay, got a bit of a breather on. But not much of one. She's right back at us. And I've still got to find a way past these 2 mediums who are now gonna... Oh, they're pitting. Awesome. Okay. Gaston Renew. Still has excess fuel, actually. Doing okay. Dulatev. Half fuel, half tyres at the moment. I think I might have to start conserving those. Okay, let's go push again, since we've got some fuel to go. So Nightingale is the only driver currently ahead of us on track. But can we defeat McLeod? It's going to be tricky because we're now at the point where we can't push our tyres now. But the advantage that McLeod has on us is fading fast. We still have excess fuel though, and there is Nightingale, who I don't imagine will stop. This could be where the race turns here. Can we get past smoothly? Medium for fuel, 0.6. Because if he slows us into McLeod, we might lose the position that way. Oh, he's going to pit. Why did you not pit the turn earlier? That would have helped saved us so much bother. Because now you're slowing us up and not McLeod, and McLeod has got past. Oh, that's torturous. don't think there's anything I can do now. I think that is going to be it. McLeod has us beaten. Renew has done quite well for his third stint, in all fairness, but yeah, we're now 2 seconds behind and just losing ground. She's got slightly more grip on us. Means she can push harder. We're reaching the edges of our tyre grip now ourselves. 1 lap to go. We've got 10 seconds on Mori behind us. I think we're just going to have to leave it like that. So a second place for Dulatev, the champion, unable to beat McLeod today, but at least it wasn't Costa, who is in 5th. Overall, nicely hard-fought race, in fairness. We could have made this work, possibly. Could possibly gone on to mediums, made the one-stop work, but I think, as shown by the two chariot, it wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do. And we kind of ran through our tyres in that first stint. Still, second place for Dulatev, not a bad thing at all. Renew, unfortunately, finishing in 11th. Amy McLeod picks up a win. Dulatev runs out of fuel as well, just for added. Gave it everything he had. So there we go. Strategy broadly similar to McLeod. McLeod was just able to make the first stint last a bit longer, which may or may not have mattered. Scrutineering. Did Amy cheat? No. Alright. So another 6 points. Another podium. I think he podiumed every race he finished. 110 points for Dragon Race Team China. And so, promotion beckons. Reigning Asia Pacific Super Cup champion. Marketability plus 30, morale plus 50. Chairman is happier. Came third overall on that race. Marketability is improved yet again. 1.8 million. We didn't get the wins or the poles, actually, so that is the minimum we got from that race. No bonus as it happens, but still, plenty of money in the bank. We might regret some of that later. So here we are then. The world champion, Akhmed Dulatev, 8 wins, 11 podiums, 1 DNF. And the DNF is the only time he didn't finish on the podium. 82 points for Dulatev. Third, Gaston Renew with 28 points. Nice bit of symmetry there. And so we come to the end of another season. We have 6.4 million in the bank. Again, we're going to go through pre-season stuff. So I'll see you next time, where we will have a new car design. We'll be in a new championship. And maybe some other things will change as well. We'll see how things go. Until then.